Welcome to Refresher Training for Supervisors Part 2, Avoiding Mistakes, Missteps, and Misconceptions in Referring Employees to the EAP. A casual conversation with your employee about the EAP is not a supervisor referral. Likewise, a suggestion by the supervisor to the employee to use the EAP is not a supervisor referral. Don't confuse these discussions with your employee as past attempts to make formal supervisor referrals. Instead, view supervisor referral to the EAP as a direct action step, one that is designed to correct the employee's performance by making the Employee Assistance Program the recognized resource for both helping troubled employees and employees with continuing job performance problems. One misstep common to supervisors is moving directly to disciplinary action, thinking past informal discussions with the employee about the EAP were ignored. The consequence is the potential loss of an employee who may have responded promptly to a well-structured supervisor referral. Unfortunately, the usual outcome of informal discussions about the EAP and the hope that an employee will take a hint is an employee who makes more attempts to control symptoms of a personal problem if there is one. These employees often get worse, and the relationship with the supervisor does too. Your organization and EAP may utilize an informal supervisor referral. Be sure you understand your EAP's definition for an informal supervisor referral. Usually, these are referrals based on factors that do not warrant the threat of disciplinary action. They may include observable signs and symptoms of a personal problem that affects the workplace or the employee's disclosure of a personal problem. Here's a tip. There's nothing wrong with an informal discussion about the EAP, with the hope that your employee will self-refer. However, you should be prepared to use a direct supervisor referral later if performance is affected and does not self-correct. True or false? If your employee complains that a personal problem is affecting his or her life and you suggest taking advantage of the EAP, this does not count as a supervisor referral if subsequent job performance problems emerge, resulting from the same personal problem growing worse. The answer is true. Making a supervisor referral means meeting with your employee formally and saying you are making a supervisor referral based on unsatisfactory job performance. EAPs do not interfere with administrative or supervisory practices. The EAP will not interfere with your job as a supervisor. The EAP may offer consulting and coaching help on managing a troubled employee, but it will not tell you what type of discipline to use nor direct your managerial decisions. It's your decision. Managing your employee's performance may include difficult decisions about how to respond to ongoing job performance or conduct problems. You may wonder about the impact or effect of certain administrative or disciplinary actions you plan to take. It is not proper practice for the EAP to advise, approve, or disapprove of proposed actions. To do so puts responsibility on the EAP for the outcomes of those decisions. Here's a tip. EAPs can be a great sounding board for supervisors. Discussing options, sharing feelings about your employee, and weighing risks and rewards of specific actions are appropriate. However, the EAP is not the decision maker and cannot take responsibility for management decisions. The EAP will tell employees that it plays no part in management decisions regarding administrative actions.